know how it is. You're browsing the web, scrolling through YouTube videos to watch, when something catches your eye. Something that stands out amongst the sea of identikit thumbnails attempting to entice you in. This one just looks wrong. And that title, you click it. Congratulations, you are now caught in their web. You have fallen down the rabbit hole. So let's investigate together. Let's take a look at one of the most disturbing channels I have ever come across on YouTube. Is this a simple ARG? Or is there someone out there kidnapping and potentially eating women for their audience on YouTube? Let's explore the channel of 00390. Buckle up. This is going to be a weird one. What makes this channel stand out as so odd is the length of time it's been active. It appears to have been set up in 2015, and the first video dates back to 6 years ago. As of October 2022, its creator is still active. I'm going to go through some of the more notable videos that appear on this channel, but if you want to see the uncut versions of any of these clips, then I'll leave a link to the channel in the description, along with some other notable links. 00390 appears to belong to an Italian creator based in Milan. The users over on Reddit's RBI board have suggested that he is a man in his mid to late 20s, who potentially works in the modelling industry. The videos on the channel are an odd bunch. Some are just straight up silly memes, weird music videos, or seemingly random clips. But there's a tendency to delve into darker places. Much darker. While so much of the content points to this being a hoax, the sheer amount of time that has been dedicated to it, along with the downright oddness of it, leaves just that little bit of doubt in your mind. It's just so out there to be an ARG, or an attempt at an analog horror series. While the creator appears to be leaning into the sense of unease and horror he's creating, the whole thing just feels like it could genuinely be the work of a madman. There's no seemingly connecting story if this is intended to be one, just brief glimpses into the mind of a monster as he stalks and captures his victims across the streets of Milan. So let's get into it. The first video this channel uploaded was just a logo test. Not really much we can take from that. Then it gets weird real quick.
Reality too, you see?
This is Pet Monster, Forgotten Video. It feels like something that jumped out of the mind of Harmony Korine. And while it's certainly really weird, it does just feel like something some edgy guy might make. The photos of kidnapped women though are disturbing, but the channel very quickly takes a darker turn with the next video. This is 00390's most viewed video, and the one that likely brought a lot of people in. Exploring summer night streets, hookers, at the time of recording, is sat at just over 2 million views. It doesn't feel like this video is staged at all. It appears to show someone repeatedly driving up to various prostitutes on the street. We can't hear what is being said due to the ominous music that has been added over the top. But it's obvious someone in the car is having some brief interactions with many of the women. It looks to me like the camera is filming from the back seat, indicating there may be more than one person in the car, or that the camera is hidden in the back while he talks to them from the front seat. Nothing further happens in the video. They just drive and film prostitutes. But even without the creepy music, this feels like a scene lifted straight out of Maniac. It just feels so grimy, so intrusive, so real. It takes an even darker turn when you read the description.
Imagine a supermarket. There are departments for vegetables, meats, fishes and snack. There is a department for potato chips. Potatoes or potato chips in Italian slang means female reproductive organs. And there are different kind and form of chips. Classic, spicy, sour, long, finny, sea salt, corn, cheese. You can't taste, you must choose, look in the package. There is coloured, transparent, big, little, tube bag. Every time you can try a different potato chips kind. Only thing is, you can't know if they are good until you eat it. In the street is same. I love go on supermarket and observe the goods. Choose quietly and buy.
Then we're back to the music videos. This one is described as a personal musical video for a person. Okay, so far so weird, right? Then this happens. What is happening here? Why is she fully dressed? What is she reacting to? It's almost like something touches her in the water. Either way, this is the first suggestion that someone may directly be in danger. There are years of uploads on this channel, ranging from old clips the user has seemingly found, to potentially original content they've created. But from the start to the present, there seems to be a strong focus on two subjects: kidnapping and cannibalism. Sometimes it feels like this is an elaborate troll, especially through their use of memes, but other times it feels like an absolute chilling insanity.
Hey girl, I am Mike O'Shaughnessy. Have you perhaps seen any leprechauns around? Well, if you see any, please let me know. So tell me, where's the leprechauns today, lassie?
To your house!
But there don't seem to be any in these trees.
You have clips where the user demonstrates how to carry semi-unconscious girls. There are references to serial killers.
Can't you see I'm out, man? Can't you see I'm out? Can't you see I'm free?
References to mind control. And potentially, most unsettling of all, even if this is fake, there are a number of clips that appear to show the creator following or filming women without their knowledge. Here the creator visits a Chinese massage parlour and covertly films the visit. The caption reads,
Red or black? This is a long series of visits that I'll have to do. Before cooking the meat, it must be selected. You have to find the best one, so in the end the dish will be perfect. Or at least almost.
But there are a few videos in particular that may give us an insight into what is actually happening here. First is Private. This shows what appears to be a fashion photo shoot wrapping up, leading many to believe the creator may work in the fashion industry. The second is a series of videos that sees the creator filming people in public again, but not in a covert way. Instead they appear to be just stood there with a camera, in broad daylight, filming people as they pass and not saying a word when they are confronted. For some reason these ones really unsettled me. Up until I saw these, I dismissed this as the work of some bored, edgy person, just trying to get some attention on the internet. But this really takes a lot of guts, to put yourself in a potentially confrontational situation like this. Feels like it takes a step beyond just posting short, creepy clips anonymously on the internet. So first, the aftermath of the modelling shoot. This post on Reddit seems to suggest that a Milan-based photographer has been collaborating with 00390. Quote, What I gathered today was a page for a modelling photographer based in Milan who has also a passion for food and its history. He explicitly states that he has collaborated with this channel in particular for a series of, and I quote from the translated version of the page, experimental videos created with an editing of various material. This is a trip in the deep of your mind. It generates different images and emotions. Everything depends on you. Beware, something can disturb you, and can bring out some buried memories. If you are impressionable, don't watch. Elsewhere there are suggestions that this is part of an art project, commenting on the level of surveillance in our cities, and the surveillance cameraman clips certainly seem to add to that theory. Then this clip, Shop and Girl, features this message in the description.
Private message for 9043 broadcasting. This is right girl to find. Young, slim, long hair, and numb to smartphone.
A quick search for 9043 broadcasting brings up this old review for an ARG, as well as a channel for it, that appears to have no available content anymore. Then we have the obvious artistic influences throughout the videos. At times it delves into what feel like Lynchian-esque moments. This influence is clearly backed up by the clip Real Life Radiator Girl. Who would have guessed that 00390 would be an Eraserhead fan? Finally, taking a look at the channel's subscriptions, show they follow a lot of small creators who seem to specialise in similarly unnerving videos. All these little threads seem to point to this being some sort of long-running, horror-themed artistic endeavour, but that in no way takes away from how creepy this channel is. Just look at the videos they are putting out to this day, 7 years after founding the channel. 00390 shows no signs of stopping, and some of these are just as fascinatingly unsettling as they were at the start. Take a look at this video from just 2 months ago. The description from this one translates as,
In the evening lions, in the morning in a garbage bag. You could have gone to the beach again. Instead you woke up in a garbage bag. Your mangled bodies thrown into 2 grey bags. Newspaper and TV, all excited, went to look for your photos of when you were all whole and beautiful. Some would like to photograph your cold bodies. Some would also like to touch them, hug them, play with them and feed on them. Unfortunately, however, they have to be content with looking for their photos. There. They will think, lucky those who have been able to put their bodies in the sacks. Will have seen them still warm, full of blood with broken bones, and in a very uncomfortable position. Write fake stories excited by their photos. How beautiful the sisters were. Now they are even more so.
I hope this channel is just an incredibly devoted creative individual who is using this as an opportunity to express themselves with some horrific takes on outsider art. But the sheer amount of clips that feature individuals that seemingly have no idea they are being filmed just gives the whole thing that extra sense of realism. There's just that constant niggling feeling that just because this is being made by someone who enjoys creating and watching creepy videos doesn't mean they aren't capable of something truly disturbing themselves. This channel is still uploading, so the story of 00390 isn't done. For all we know, this is still just the beginning of this rabbit hole. I for one will be keeping a close eye on this channel, and I hope you will too. Maybe one day we'll find out who 00390 really is, and what their intentions are. So what do you think? Is this channel real? A prank? Or a creative take on horror? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for joining me tonight on another entry into the tape library. If you enjoyed this video, as always please give it a like and subscribe, so you don't miss out on any more dives into the darker side of the world. Until next time, pleasant dreams.